So in early 2002, I was appointed as the National Manager for e-business at Centrelink. This was an opportunity to essentially turn on online services at Centrelink. When I arrived, there were no authenticated services. That means basically that there was no idea of being able to log on to Centrelink and transact business with Centrelink. I guess the biggest challenge of that job was not so much building the IT systems and the transactions that supported them, but in fact convincing the business that this was a valid future channel for Centrelink to interact with its citizens, its customers. And but by the end of the year, we had overcome the resistance to that change, and progressively saw quite a rapid take-up in the use of online services, to the degree by 2004 the online channel moved to be part of the standard channels operating within the business side of Centrelink. And so I think that was quite a radical change in the way in which Centrelink supported its citizens or its customers, and that saw a rapid uptake in online services to the point where today the Department of Human Services does in excess of 50% of its transactions through its electronic and online services. I think the word individual is not quite right there. I think no CIO really does everything by themselves. They rely on the teams that support them, and for me, I think winning the award is a bit of a reflection on the work that I did at Centrelink, the teams I had there supporting with e-business, as well as the infrastructure teams, the work I did at DEST and DEWA, particularly in terms of bringing the new department of DEWA together. That was an incredibly complex and massive undertaking, and could not have achieved it without the support of my teams there. And then more recently, I guess, at AGIMO, in terms of the work around developing a new ICT strategy, and now having the opportunity to run AGIMO as Australian Government CIO. So I think, look, it's really I really enjoy having been given this award, but really it's a reflection on the people who've worked for me. So ICT sits really very much at the centre of how government works today, how businesses work. The advent of consumerisation, of mobile, of broadband has profoundly changed the way in which we work, as well as the way we live and learn today. I think the important role for an ICT professional is to be able to guide the thinking of the organisation that they work for, how to leverage what it is ICT can provide in terms of business benefit, and also to look out across into the horizon in terms of what is coming down that might threaten the business, might require a different way of thinking, new business models, but also what might represent new opportunities for the business or the government department to pursue in the future.